Hello. Well, what will you do when July the 19th arrives? Will you continue to wear your mask all the time? Will you want to wear it just in public? Or will you not want to wear one at all? Here in Tamworth, our church is in earnest discussion about whether we're going to drop our guard in any way whatsoever. We are, I am sad to say, at present top of the National League when it comes to infection rates from the Delta variant. Elizabeth has studied the national COVID map for quite some months now, and for quite a while the whole of Tamworth was coloured white, signifying that we had next to no infections whatsoever. Now Tamworth is the darkest shade of blue, meaning that over 800 cases were recorded in the last week. Small wonder that around here masks are remaining a fashion accessory for most people, if not all. Masks, of course, are not uncommon throughout the world, now or in times past. In large parts of the Far East, they're commonly worn out of doors, partly because of the poor air quality in their cities, but also out of consideration for other people's health. The Muslim world, of course, is used to them, and I can just about remember older people, when I was a youngster, having faces that were blasted by illnesses. And apparently in Victorian times, if you were a lady and that happened to you, it was customary to wear a veil. In Paul's second letter to the Corinthians, chapter 3, Paul reminds us of an occasion when Moses wore a veil. In Exodus chapter 34, he'd been up Mount Sinai, talking, as the Bible puts it in a previous chapter, as a man talks to his friend, talking to God. Coming down from the mountain, the glory of God's presence shines from his face, to the degree that the Israelites were unable to bear looking at it. Until the glory fades, Moses has to cover his face with a veil. This glory, says St. Paul, can be ours. 2 Corinthians 3 continues, "We who with unveiled faces all reflect the Lord's glory are being transformed into his likeness." The world is full of self-help schemes designed to turn us into the people we would like to be. Mindfulness, yoga, psychotherapy, positive thinking, and many, many more. Well, we ought to want to become different people from who we are. But we won't achieve it just by trying to change ourselves in our own strength. The very nature of God can be ours if we spend time with him, face to face. An Italian priest once asked an old man why he spent so much time seated near the altar, in total silence. "I look at him," replied the old man, "and he looks at me." Elizabeth and I walk every day along the canal towpath for our healthy exercise. One day, a teenage couple was standing together under the bridge. Nothing was said, but nothing needed to him. Wouldn't it be nice to belong to a church full of people like that? Bye-bye.